Peace. Let me make sure my mic is on. BT hit me up last night. Let me know my mic was off. Peace. Kofa, Grow Talk Entertainment. Wake your glass up. What's going on, y'all? Happy Saturday. Today is May 2nd. The time is now 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the lovely city of Atlanta, Georgia. I am your humble host, Kofa, K-O-F-A, not coffee, not kufu, not Kofi, or any variation thereof. Kofa rhymes with sofa, easy to say, easy to spell. Once again, this is Growth Talk Entertainment, where growth stands for gentlemen reaching our wealth through healing, and this is where we help men find a positive fuck it. Go ahead and get the general housekeeping out the way. You see the Cash App, you see the PayPal, you know how to use Super Chat, Super Stickers. You've been in these YouTube streets long enough. Pin to the top of the chat, growthtalkent.com, growthtalkent.com, growthtalkent.com. Hit you with the Umar 3 times. Go ahead and get your merch over there. But if you don't want to donate monetarily, what you will do is hit that like button. Take your shoes off when you come in my house. The like button is free. Hit the like button.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Still a little bit under the weather, so excuse my voice if it crackles, if I cough, if I sniff, whatever. Appreciate everybody being in here. Also, you see the Gmail at the top of the screen, growthtalk.podcast. That's at gmail.com. Hit me up with your ideas if you want to come on here for an interview, want me to come on for an interview, you want to chop it up, have a conversation, hit me up in the email. I'm also on all your on your social media platforms, mainly Facebook and Instagram, Growth Talk or Growth Talk _Kofa. Hit me up, see if you want to chop it up. If you have a disagreement, we can have a cordial disagreement. I'm not doing all this back and forth, but today I had to go ahead and address this funky Dineva cancer situation, thus the thumbnail. Let's slide back real quick. Cancer, black men, bring it back on me. We are not a cancer. You know, I like to call myself Red Pool, big comic book fan. Anybody that knows the history of Deadpool, you know he has a supercharged healing factor, probably better than Wolverine's. But the one thing that he can't heal is his cancer. It's constantly growing inside him. His body, his mutant power is constantly fighting it. And that's what I feel like today. We're constantly having to fight this disdain, this vitriol, these negative comments that are constantly coming at black men. Are some brothers, is it warranted for some brothers? Yes. But the majority of black men, I beg to differ. Kevin Samuels has given you the numbers. Brother Obsidian has given you the numbers. Brother Medium Man has given you the numbers. We're doing good. We're doing poor in some areas that we can do better. But the one thing I will not let continue without my voice being a part of the conversation is just simply saying that black men are a cancer or that black men are the white men of black society. We're going to get into a couple of videos. I'm going to flip the coin over and show you how detrimental our sisters are to themselves. We've said it ad nauseum. We've told women to stop dealing with certain dudes, and they continue to. And it's amazing to me how those negative black men become the face of what a black man is in our own community. That said, go ahead and hit y'all with Randy. Thank y'all for being in here.
It feels so lovely to be here tonight. What a beautiful, give yourselves a round of applause. You're so lovely. Everyone's so lovely. And
back on me. Now let's get to the shout outs and the comments. First in the shoot today is Brother BT. He says, yo, salute to you, good brother, with your Knicks hating ass. He says, don't push it back 30 minutes like last night. I did that on accident. I was going live at 7:30, but I forgot to change it on Ecamm, so that's why I pushed it back. Sister Almana's in the building.
You go, girl!
She says, hey, y'all, what's going on, sis? EJ in the building. Salute to you, good brother. Appreciate you being in here. Let's keep on scrolling. Got the $5 bomb from BT already. He says, you know what this is for. Indeed, I do, good brother, and I got you.
I'ma just bless her. I chew. Baby girl, you with the winners. How could you lose? Like her too. Many different flavors. How can I choose?
You running in the wrong direction, ma.
Back on me. Hit you with the 5 spot too, BT. Joat in the building. Salute to you, good brother. Appreciate you being in here. EJ with the $2 bomb. He says, for the positive, funk it, growth talk with Kofa. I appreciate it, bro.
These last $2.
638 in the building. Salute to you, good brother. Appreciate you sliding through. Let's keep on grinding. We're going to go ahead and get to the first video the first video today. Is just a reminder, brothers. Again, kind of tongue-in-cheek, comparing myself to Red Pool or whatever, just black men in general. We can't continue to be heroes for people because we're going to see what happens later on.
Remember this equation. You will need it later, nigga.
Because a lot of times when we do step in, we end up losing our life, we end up losing our freedom, and nobody ever wants to have that part of the conversation. So with Deadpool, we're not heroes over here, we're anti-heroes. We're not going to come through and just save the day, but we will get a little bit of gratification, appreciation. We'll take some of that, or maybe even some money for fucking up worse guys.
Wait! You're my hero.
No. That I ain't.
I ain't your hero.
Well, I may be super, but I am no hero. And yeah, technically this is a murder. But some of the best love stories start with a murder. And that's exactly what this is, a love story.
That's exactly what this is, a love story. A tough love story for the black community. That said, let's get the rolling. Shout out to brother Gotham City God. He touched on this topic of Funky Dineva. A lot of people have. I'm kind of behind the power curve, but you already know how I do. I got to sprinkle some Kofa on it.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Let's get rolling.
Yo, this is sick. Listen to this.
Straight black men are the cancer of the black community. That's where it starts and that's where it stops. Ladies, I'm here to tell y'all something. All this shit that y'all got going on, some of y'all, not all of y'all, with the gays and with the trans, let it go. Your issue is not a trans woman. Your issue is not a punk or not a sissy. Your issue is all of our issue. Straight black men.
See, this is the whole shit that I'm talking about. First of all, like if a straight man say that about a gay man, that's a hate crime. But this is the whole agenda. This is why the Democrat donkeys, that whole side, and 95% of black people is Democrats, and they fuck with that side. That whole from Barack, Kamala, Jasmine Crockett, Ayanna Presley, from Mom Donkey. All of them is pushing this agenda. The LGBTQ community, the trans, the little kids transitioning. This is all that they doing. They pushing this on the women. It all ties in to the abortions, to the feminists, to push the black man out of the picture. That's all of this is about. And women would allow that. Black women will allow him to say this sick shit. Like, this is crazy. That's why it's never no black or white person could call me weird for staying on the side that I stay on. That's against all that weird shit, abortions, little kids transitioning, men and women bathrooms, men and women sports, men and women dressing rooms, all of this sick shit, mandated vaccines, all of that Democrat shit, dictator shit. You know what I mean? No primaries, so you could pick who you want to vote for. All of that dictator shit, all of this sick shit, the transgender, all of this shit. And y'all wonder why we talk about Barack Obama and all that. All of this is tied in that'll give him enough courage to say this shit to the community about black men.
Straight black men.
And women. And I want to see who check him for saying this. I want to see the black women check him for saying this.
Back on me. Salute to that brother. And he gets a
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
the cover by the women, the cover by the politics, covered by the court system, because again, I'll get into that in a little bit.
But wait, it gets worse.
I'll get into that in a little bit. Y'all already know what time it is. Anybody new here, when I play that button, that wait, it gets worse. It gets worse. They're covered for saying all this type of shit. Black men then are supposed to retreat, reanalyze ourselves, as we'll see in a second. Got to take a hard look at ourselves, black men. We need to correct this. My issue is we always tout and put up the brothers that are doing the negative. Again, I gave the analogy last night. The black community is a house on fire. there's a line of brothers in the front, a good bit of brothers, passing a water bucket, trying to put out the flame. Handful of Pookies, Ray Rays, and Glock-Taviuses in the back of the house, passing a bucket of gasoline, throwing it on the fire to keep that shit going. Everybody thinks the smaller group is working so fucking hard, so they're clapping because all they see is a fucking bucket. They see some brothers putting in some work, not paying attention. These are the motherfuckers that's keeping the fire going in our community. The brothers in the front, it's too many of y'all. What's taking y'all so long? We have to fight the system, again, politics, the legal system, inside of our homes, general racism in America. None of that shit has passed over me. But we have to do all that fighting, and then we're supposed to come in and be a fucking hero. And again.
Wait! You're my hero.
No. That I ain't.
That I ain't. We'll see what being a hero gets you later on. Let me get to this super chat real quick from John Smith. Appreciate you being in the building. He says that Fruity called us a cancer, but what is his cowardly ass going to do to cut our cancerous asses out? Nothing. He's not going to run up.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Indeed. Big boy in the building. He says, salute to you, fam, Kofa. We are Thanos over here. Indeed. Get rid of them motherfuckers. Half of this damn population need to go. Thanos was right. EJ with the $2 bomb again. He says, bro is way too spicy. I knew this nigga was gay.
These last $2.
Sister Messi in the building.
You go, girl!
She says, good morning, Kofa and chat. Good morning to you too, sis. That was a good live this morning. I had to do a little bit of running around, so I couldn't be fully in the chat, but you were cooking this morning. Let's keep it going. So now we heard from Funky. We know what was said. We're cancerous. Again, for those that missed the analogy, Deadpool back here. I like to call myself Red Pool for, being light-skinned. But anyways, he's a comic book character that has a super healing factor, but the one thing he cannot heal inside of himself is his cancer. He's constantly fighting it. And that's what the fuck I feel like. This type of content, that shit that Funky Dineva was talking about, what we're about to see soon in this live stream, is the actual cancer of the community. But where everybody wants us to be a fucking hero. Let's keep on going. Now this brother, y'all know who he is.
So men, my brother.
Shame on him. I'm gonna let him go ahead and kind of cook, but shame on him. Because this isn't the first brother we've heard say this. It's not the first black person we've heard say this. Everybody's putting out this call to arms for black men. Heterosexual, straight black men. We're supposed to be big, bad, and masculine when you want us to, until it comes time to educate your damn sons on not just school, but real fucking life. Then everybody tell us to shut the fuck up and stay out the way.
Remember this equation. You will need it later, nigga.
Let's go.
Others, what the are we doing? What's going on, man? No, seriously. I need to know what is going on. The amount of out of control, violent black males is absolutely staggering. And I think, honestly, if I'm being honest, we've seen this out in the street. We've seen this play out in the street, in gang violence and things of that nature. But now it feels like those things are spilling out into the proverbial streets of everyday life. I wrote a book called Male versus Man, where I talk about how males look to be served while men look to be of service. So when you hear me talk about the differences between males and men, this is exactly what I'm talking about. If I make a reference to a male, or if I make a reference to a man, and they say, well, they're the same. Well, biologically, we are the same because we all have the same body part. Biologically, but functionally speaking, males and men are completely different because all of us have penises. but not all of us have purposes. That is the big difference between the males and the men. Males are moved by the motivation of their penis. Men are moved by the motivation of their purpose.
Remember this equation. You will need it later, nigga.
Again, I'm hitting that button for a reason.
But wait, it gets worse.
Hitting that button for a reason. We're supposed to move heaven and earth for a community that will not listen to us. I cannot guide you. I cannot teach you. I cannot help you when you're constantly going to do what the fuck you want to damn do. And for that analogy I gave earlier with the black community sitting as a house on fire, not only are there Pookies, Ray Rays, and Glock-Taviuses throwing gas on the fire to stoke the flames, there's some of our people, namely our women, that are continuing to run into that fucking burning house. You see the motherfucker on fire. Women are absolved of all sins, including when they harm children. We'll get to that in a little bit. So again, this pseudoscience distinction of the male and the man is the same thing people do with don't be nice, be kind. We set those parameters, we slice it down the middle and say, this is really what it is over here. This is what it really is over here. You need to do X, Y, and Z. Then when the brother does X, Y, and Z, gets a bad response from the same fucking community he's supposed to be saving. Remember, this is a love story, a tough love story. He gets a negative response. He's supposed to continue doing the thing that you said he's supposed to do while clapping for the people that are ignoring the action that he's doing to try to make things better. Somehow, some way, this shit has continued to make sense in our community. Again, it has spanned religion, it has spanned politics, it spans our romantic relationships, even our familial relationships. Gave y'all example last night of that discourse me and my mom had. That's my mama. Happens to be a black woman. But at the end of the day, she's still a woman. And I'm not saying all in every situation. But there are plenty of, as this brother stated, y'all know the actor Dondre, I believe his last name is Whitfield. There's brothers moving in manhood. There's brothers moving as males. He gave pushback on Ask a Brother podcast about Kevin Samuels. Oh, he could have said it differently. But when Kevin Samuels flat out told brothers to stop leading their life through their dick, nobody clapped for him. Nobody said anything positive about Kevin Samuels. Now he's saying the same thing with that brother in the ground, and all of a sudden it's supposed to be this light bulb epiphany moment. Let him keep on going.
I completely get why our sisters are so confused, because the males are making more noise, both literally and figuratively, in our community and in our society at large. They're the ones that you hear about and hear from most often. They're the ones that are spoken about most often. And so it gets very confusing.
Pin that. The fuck niggas are the ones that are spoken about the most often.
When a male does something that is so disgusting, so cowardly, it produces pain. Pain in life motivates us to actually do something. This past weekend, as a father, I had to do my duty with my son, and then I did my duty with a young lady who I see as a bonus daughter. But you are never going to hear about stories like that from men like me, because what we do creates pleasure to those around us. Pleasure does not motivate people like pain does. Pain activates you to talk about things all the time, particularly when you don't have any control over it. So it's not that we are so outnumbered, we are just underrepresented.
Remember this equation. You will need it later, nigga.
I saw an incident where a young man, he body slams this young lady and then actually stepped on her head, all because she turned down his advances as a man, as a father. That would have been his last day in the land of the living.
Pause. He goes over there. Let's play out his scenario. We've all seen that video. Brother slams this girl on the little boy slams this little girl on the pavement. I believe they were in high school. Stomps on her head because she rebuffed his advances. He goes over there, smokes the little boy. He's going, because that's premeditated murder. I don't know if y'all know that shit. I'm on the way to murder this nigga. I'm on the way to murder this nigga. Premeditated murder. He smokes that little boy. Now that family doesn't get a chance to correct this boy's behavior. He's going to fucking jail. Now you're in prison. Now your daughter is out here unprotected for the rest of her life because they ain't letting your black ass out. Again, wokey woke. We talk this shit, but we don't think it out. The system get 2 niggas for the price of 1. I don't know how many fucking times I gotta say it. But flesh it out on the other side. He doesn't do anything. He lets the police handle it. He lets the authorities, the legal system handle it. Every woman in his life is gonna side-eye him for the rest of his living days because he didn't do anything as a father. Black men are going to shun him because couldn't have been my daughter, couldn't have been me. You a better man than me. We damned if we do, we damned if we don't. But in real life, he goes over there. That young man's day is the last day, his words, in the land of the living. He's going to prison. That young black boy ain't never going to get a chance to fix that shit again. And guess what? Shout out to Messy Michonne.
You go, girl.
Because she played the video of who came to the boy's defense. His mama. Happens to be black woman. So we're getting it on all sides. This group of black women are okay with the fuck nigga. This group of black women are, y'all need to do something. But regular getting pounded, literally and figuratively, by these type of dudes. Producing these boys. I'm gonna let them wrap up.
A young boy has a reason to treat a young lady the way he's supposed to treat her when he knows that her father is waiting in the wings if he takes a misstep. That's how behaviors get governed in the land of men and males. But when males don't see that there is accountability at the end of their actions, they just do whatever it is that they do. We got to start getting active again. And the men got to start being louder than the males. That's what has to happen. But
when we were told to shut the fuck up. When we step in to try to help, mind your goddamn business. Told y'all time and time again. Personal story. Homegirl gets into it. I think I told y'all this before. My homegirl gets into it this back in college. She gets into it with her boyfriend or the dude she's fucking. Finds out, like so many, that he fucking somebody else. We're in college. Ain't nobody married. None of that shit. Ain't got no kids together. No money, no property, no business together. Finds out he knocking down some other chick. They getting into it. But those type of niggas that aren't used to being told no, that do get an abundance of the ass out here, let's call it what it is. He don't like hearing no. He don't like that he's actually being fucking challenged. What does he do? Raises his fucking hand. Who does she come see? Simp College Kofa. Who steps up and challenge and gets ready to get into it with this nigga physically? Me. Who has to step in and separate us? His homeboy. Because I'm on one because my homegirl come to me fucking crying. I tell my mama this story. Again, my black ass mama. She's on the phone with me. Don't you ever do that again in your life. You'll mess around, you'll be in the ground, and she'll be laid up under that boy by the end of the week.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Guess what the fuck happened? Shout out to my mama.
You go, girl.
Took my ass back over there. She swore before God and the gates of heaven she was through with his ass. She was up under him by the end of the week. Kept fucking with this nigga for years after that. My black ass in that moment would have been dead than a motherfucker. And I would have looked like I was wrong for going over there to defend her honor. But it would have looked like I went over there to pick a fight with this dude. And my homegirl was gorgeous. And everybody would have said, oh, that nigga was just jealous. He wasn't fucking. Everybody would have been able to spin a fucking narrative because I stepped up to help a black woman because she was just so downtrodden and oppressed, and I can't believe this shit happened. But again, nobody ever talks about that.
Remember this equation. You will need it later, nigga.
I'll tell you something. We're running out of time. The males are telling us exactly what world we live in. So men, my brothers, what the are we doing? What are we doing? I'm tired of everything that I'm seeing. And I'm not one to sit idly by and watch things happen, particularly when our women and our children are being devastated and decimated while we sit back and watch. Yo, it's time.
Time to what?
Take that monkey shit out. You embarrassing us.
I've heard this speech for the last 25 years of my adult life. What in the fuck are we gonna do? Black men need to step up. Not the motherfucker that did it. This one dude, as you'll soon see, can do something, and then all of us supposed to rally together and fix this broken ass nigga. All for that same bitch to run her ass back over there and lay up under this motherfucker again. But somehow, some way, it's our fault. Let me catch up with y'all comments. I heard y'all in here cooking. Appreciate everybody being in here. Stick and stay. We're not done yet. EJ says this is one of the reasons I stopped voting for Democrats, because they never have our best interests for black folks or even American, only support immigration and the letter community that benefited from it. Indeed, brother. Full drink it, brother Trent in the building. He says, Big Kofa, salute, my G. Salute to you with the $5 brown, bro. I appreciate it. Sister Messi says, Dondre, I'm disappointed in you. Indeed, sis. Patrick Saint says, shut the fuck up, Simp. Indeed. And Messi says, what is he saying? Again, it's all our fault, sis. EJ says, blame Trump, blame straight men for all the problems that's going on. Is all our fault. Fuck no. Majority of failure is their fault. Indeed. John Smith with the $2 bomb here says, men look to be of service equals tools.
These last $2.
Again, we're supposed to be a Swiss Army knife, just a case of emergency break glass ass motherfuckers. But again, excuse me, as you'll soon see, that shit don't always work out. Big boy in the building, he says, I will not protect something that I can't control or criticize or correct.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Messi says he need to take a look at my lie from this morning because he a lie.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Brother Poot in the building, what's going on? He says, what up though, everybody? What's going on, good brother? Mike has bad knees with a $10 bomb. Just for the love. Bro, let me see what I'm going to give you. You know what?
Why come the pastor have to have him a nice house? Why come pastor got to have a nice car? Don't ask. I said, don't ask. I said, don't ask. No questions. Just give the money.
Hey, man, I got a right here.
Brother Dickie, get the collection plate around on that side. Nigga, get it around on that side.
Appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that, brother Mike. Let me see. Everybody speaking. Cool. Messi says, where's Charlie Brown teacher? Ask and you shall receive. Bam. Messi brought it up again. Did he see where the mama defended his punk ass? The kid that slammed that girl on the ground? But nobody gonna check the fucking mama. It took a sister to check a sister. And that's where our dynamics lay at. You could put anything negative on a black man. Whether you're gay, you're another straight black male, whether you're a black woman, whether you're a white person, politics, the legal system, you can apply anything negative to a male, period. We're talking black folks specifically, since black men are the cancer and we're supposed to be the fucking heroes.
Well, I may be super, but I am no hero. And yeah, technically this is a murder. But some of the best love stories start with a murder. And that's exactly what this is, a love story.
A tough love story. Kofa, why are you talking about murder?
Remember this equation. You will need it later, nigga.
Again, we're supposed to swoop in and save everybody while we catching it from every fucking angle. I may be super, but I'm no hero. Let's keep on going with the comments. Appreciate that, brother Culture. He says, salute to you, good brother. CP also says, please remember to hit the like button. The like button is free. Take your shoes off when you come in my house. Hit the like button. If you're watching on the replay, hit the hype. Let me see. Wait, Mitch says, wait, someone took that kid out? No, he was just saying, if he was that girl's father, that boy would have been deleted by him. If he was her father, that's the scenario he was going with. Brother Malika in the building, he says, peace fam, sorry I'm late. You're never late, brother. You're right on time. I appreciate it. I just stepped in the kitchen. We just getting warm. Everybody speaking, appreciate that. John Smith with another $2 bomb. He says, why hasn't Dondre slammed George Zimmerman?
These last $2.
And
knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
Miss says, nigga, shut up. Big facts. Let me see. Keep on scrolling. Damn. This might be the comment of the day so far. Death by simp is real.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Legend in the building, Dr. Tia-San Johnson. Appreciate you being in here, good brother. Salute to you as well.
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
Brother Pooh says, wait, isn't he the one who married Tupac ex-wife? Is he? Damn, I ain't know. Let me see. Brother Malika says, Kofa, chivalry is dead.
Remember this equation. You will need it later, nigga.
Bring it down, bring it back up. Chivalry is dead, and women killed it. And protecting the black family is dead, and black women killed it.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
BT said, he said a bunch of nothing. Indeed, it's the same challenges, bro. Black men need to step up. Notice nobody ever gives us fucking instruction on how to step up. What do we need to do? Well, y'all need to take care of your kids. I take care of my kids. That ain't enough. Y'all lead in unemployment. Been had a job. Been working since I was 17 years old. That ain't enough. Y'all uneducated. I'm hearing how uneducated. This is how far this shit go back. Again, I'll age and date myself at any time. I'm 44. I'm a Zennial, Gen Xer mixed with a millennial. I'm a Zennial. I'm year of 2000, class of 2000. Went to college in 2000. I've been hearing this for the last 26 years. How uneducated black men are from people that know I have a fucking degree, looking me dead in the face and told me, y'all are uneducated. But nobody ever takes into account outside education, outside of 4-year degrees. It's plenty of brothers that are, if we really took into account the brothers that are hanging off the back of these trash trucks, the brothers who work on our water filtration systems in these cities, they're educated as well. It's a different education. It's a trade or a skill, but they still had to go to some type of school. They still had to get certified in something to be able to do these county, city, state, and federal government jobs that doesn't apply to them sitting behind a desk all day. Still educated, but nobody ever wants to take that into account. They set the parameters for the conversation. It's the same narrative over and over and over and over again. Again, I'm being generous. I know with some brothers in the chat that are a little bit older than me. They've been hearing it as long as they've been alive. I've been hearing it for as long as I've been alive. Let's just call it an even 50 years. Black men have been silent. Then as soon as we get a microphone, as soon as we get a camera, start giving our own voice, no big tabloid or no big media outlet came to talk to us. They'll sprinkle it in now. You got a poorly done manosphere documentary on Netflix. But most people are not going to come talk to black men. They're not going to go talk to a media man. Kevin Samuels was tapping on the door of mainstream, and the brother passed, and people celebrated. They didn't just celebrate his death because they didn't like what he was saying. They know he was finna crack that motherfucker open. Kevin Samuels was doing for the manosphere, men-centric content space what Magic Johnson and Larry Bird did for the NBA. Black men voices were damn near dead. The NBA was damn near dead. Here come Larry and Magic with their controversy between race and skill and all that. And it wasn't even between those guys. That was media led. Now we're doing the same thing with the gender war. And we had a Kobe. We had a MJ. We had our Magic. And the brother passed, unfortunately. But so many of us picked up the torch and continue to have these real life conversations. This isn't about hating women. Women have been complaining, oh, y'all hate Megan Thee Stallion so bad. I put a comment on Instagram. I forgot where I left that shit. It was under somebody's post. It was never about Meg. It's the fact that we got to deal with y'all regular degular ass women day to day that think you're on Meg's level. And then we got to foot the bill. We got to do the heavy lifting. God forbid you sprinkle in some bastard stepkids. And we got to be a hero again. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. Everybody speaking. TJ in the building. What's going on, good brother? He says, Kofa, wait. I just noticed this fire ass setup. I appreciate it, good brother.
It's hotter than fish grease.
I appreciate it. Hawk TV in the building. He says, hope all is well, Kofa. Salute to the chat. Salute to you, good brother. I appreciate you being in here. Pooh says, Dr. T is on. Yeah, I got him. Me and Dr. T exchanged messages a couple times. Doc, I actually got to hit you up, man. I'm probably going to hit you up when I get off of here. I got to hit you up about something. Big Boy says, I was high voltage lineman. Now I work in electric grid substation. Now make $130K plus and graduated from community college.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Indeed, brother. RIP to the GOAT. Brother Malika with it. He says DeAndre Whitfield is a simp in real life as well as one on TV. He's a perfect example of white knighting and fake outrage. Let a fool talk long enough and they will tell you who they are.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
That said, we're going to keep on cooking. On to the next video. This is from the sister Take Heed. Salute to Take Heed. I had put a post up and she hit me up on IG. She left a comment. She was like, I got to steal this post, sir. I was like, don't worry about it. I'm finna use one of your videos today.
You go, girl.
Let's go.
Community is that we don't know who is the head. And we don't want to know who's the head. We're the only community that since the beginning, our numbers have not grown. Since the 70s, maybe about 1%. We don't know what family is. We don't know who's the head because we don't want to know.
Got to pause it right there.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Because we don't want to know. Since the 70s, go look it up for yourself. 20 million black babies aborted since the 70s, and that's a rough estimate. We ain't even talking that's what they could calculate. We ain't even talking about the back alley abortions. Let's keep on going.
Our children are running amok because there's not a man at the helm that is in his right mind. We are choosing men who are not worthy to have children. Nobody wants to talk about that. Children are being raised by only women, and men are nowhere around to be found because the men you have slept with are not men of substance. They are the Pookies and Rerays of our community. Let's talk about how some of our sisters and brothers who have had babies by men who are Pookies and Rerays, where this bloodline should have died off many years ago. Let's talk about that. But we want to sit in here and say straight black men are our problem. Let me share something with you. Straight black men are holding the community together. And once they let go, the black community will die. I said it. The black community will die. Straight black men are your coaches that talk to these kids. Straight black men are the guidance counselors that talk to these kids. Straight black men are the good pastors and deacons who talk to these children. Straight black men are the men that come to the community and want to take the children to a good area like going camping, want to take them fishing, want to take them to amusement parks to let them see the other side of our community.
The other side of our community. Salute the sister, take heed. Back on me.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Brother Pooh with it. Antonio Cremari, Tyreek Hill, Nick Cannon, NBA Youngboy, and Cam Newton have 55 kids combined. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 men. 55 kids. No. We've shown the numbers. There's a small minority of men that are making multiple. Hell, I got 2 myself. Hey, you know what's crazy? Since I'm so fucked up, I'm not a hero.
Well, I may be super, but I am no hero. And yeah, technically this is a murder. But some of the best love stories start with a murder. And that's exactly what this is, a love story.
A love story. Let me tell you Kofa's simp love story. I got 2 babies. Both of my kids are out of wedlock. Is what it is. I've always said, yes, my children are bastards. But my bastards got their daddy. Can yours say the same?
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Been there from day one. Except for my son, because his mama lied about having an abortion. But anywho, as soon as I found out about him, I've been a good father. I have those 2 biological children. I have 3 bonus babies. Because if my son's brothers need something because I've met their father, guess what? I'm going to hold them boys down. Those my bonus babies too. Unfortunately, they're still young enough where I got to deal with their mama and I got to deal with their fucking grandmother. But when they come of age, they still got me. My bonus girl baby. She was supposed to have a younger sibling. Her mother actually decided to go through with the abortion and kill my baby. Kept the fuck nigga baby. And I've been in that girl life since she was 2. Kept her, aborted my baby, knowing how good of a father I was. Because my biological child, if you're going to measure somebody, again, I've said it before, the best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. My daughter is the oldest out of all of them. She's 22. I've always been there for my daughter. So anybody that wanted to gauge how I was as a father could look at how I treated my daughter. I explained it last night. There's 12 years of school. My daughter lived with me for 6 of those 12 years. So I've had custody of my child, working on custody for my son. But these are the choices that a lot of women make. Nobody ever says anything. That started out as a love story. Started out with her murdering my baby. But I was still there because I looked a little black girl in the eye and I told her if she ever needed anything, I wasn't going nowhere. Because I know how fucked up these kids are without men, going back to Dondre's point, without men in their fucking life. Now, we can always differentiate between a man and a male. A man and a grown boy. I like to call them tall 12-year-olds, but y'all still getting fucked and nutted in by tall 12-year-olds.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
We can always differentiate. But when we talk about a gay black male, the first thing people want to tell us is heterosexual black. Well, you know he's still a man. But this motherfucker wear dresses and shit, and he think he a woman. He call himself queen and sis and miss. But we're supposed to listen to that shit. Never give any pushback. Just accept it. Let's do it again. Let's run down the list again. We got to take it from our religion. There's a lot of bitch-made ass pastors out there. We're supposed to take it from the politics. We're supposed to take it from our women. And we got to hear it from gay black men. Everybody gets a say on and other heterosexual black men. Dondre, looking at you. We get it from every angle. We get to get told by everybody else how to be a black man. And when you check those blocks, when you meet those parameters, everybody tell you it ain't enough. Or one of my favorites saying, I'm not finna clap for a fish for swimming. That's what you're supposed to do as a man.
No.
Cool. If he's doing what he's supposed to do as a man, defer to him as a man outside of negative shit. But we can't do that. We rarely, if ever, do that. You don't apply the title man to a black adult man, a black adult male, until you want to say something negative. Any other time, you ain't nobody daddy. Why I gotta listen to you? Let that brother forget to do something. Let him not know how to do something that's manly. Well, you the man, ain't you? Now you want to apply that title when you want to chastise him, when you want to belittle him. Daughter calling. Be daddy real quick. Now watch, her ass calling. When I call her ass back, she ain't gonna fucking pick up.
No.
Can you send me money for Chick-fil-A? Anyways, you can attach anything negative to a black man. I've said it 1,000 times. Now you want to apply the title man when it's something negative, when you want to chastise that man, when you want to belittle him, when you want to call him sassy. So either you like gay men or you fucking don't. Get over to y'all damn comments. We're going to keep on going. We got a couple of videos left. Where am I at? Got Pooh Man's comment. Appreciate that, bro. EJ says, women took on feminism, housing, welfare, and food stamps just to say they don't need no man.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Big boy, you ain't no damn lie, bro. This is a fact. Hell, rapper Jay Fizzle from Memphis has 34 kids all by himself. Indeed, he does. Messi says 34 kids. What the fuck? Now, keep in mind, we're not going to do half. Let's say there's 34 kids, so that's 34 wombs, 34 women. Let's say a handful of those women had twins or triplets. We'll just do twins. That's still 20, 25 plus women that got fucked by the same dude again.
Remember this equation. You will need it later, nigga.
Y'all are getting fucked. Let me do a message with Sean. Y'all are getting fucked by the same niggas. And then we're supposed to take this on as brothers who did not father those fucking kids. And everything's supposed to be okay. Let's keep on going. Scroll. Messi Michonne says, I need a drink. Go ahead and get your drink, sis, cause
Wait, it gets worse.
I ain't done. Told you we just stepped in the kitchen. I just cut the stove on. Let me see. Where we said, Brother Malika says, everyone defines us black men but us.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
This is culturally inappropriate.
Indeed, bro. Indeed. Michonne laughing. I know why you laughing. Yeah, I'm gonna call her ass back. She ain't gonna pick up. You already know that, Mama Bear. CP says we are not a monolith. Some of us seek better. Indeed, brother. You know what? Where my
You're learning so many important things, and I'm so proud of you.
Indeed. Yeah, I'm gonna call my daughter back, man. Since she ain't gonna pick up or ask me for money. I'm surprised she didn't text me asking for money. Big boy says my daughter do me the same way. Daddy, I need gas money while driving my truck.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Boy, them girls, hell, bro. Yep. Salute to Mr. Rogers. Let's keep on going. So we got Take Heed. Now we're gonna hear from Brother Illa. I told y'all, remember the equation.
Remember this equation. You will need it later, nigga.
Shout out to Brother Illosophical.
After a while, black men who are intelligent, who are well-to-do, because they're still doing things. Shout out to Obsidian. They have a male conclave every year where they teach men skills, STEM skills. They're still doing it. They're just not. They're only working with men who want to. They only work with people who want to be helped. See, the Black Panthers and
we're only working with people who want to be helped.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
To Islam, they would just go to the community and just help everybody. But black people said, get out of here. So now black men are saying, hey, I'm willing to help people who want my help. I'm not going to impose myself. I'm not going to be a Jehovah's Witness and get downtown and blow on a bullhorn. Hey, we're here to help you. No, that day over with. Black men are definitely willing to help, but you got to be grateful and got to ask for it. We're not just going to come and just bow down to the throne of black dysfunction. No, that day is over with. If you really want the support of intelligent black men, open your mouth and ask them. They not just coming to you. That day is over with. Just like
open your mouth and ask. Don't tell. Don't chastise. Don't belittle. Again, back to the I'm not going to clap for a fish for swimming analogy. Cool. If you can't say fucking thank you, you have no reason to chastise that person either. Because when they're doing 99 rights and you can't say thank you because they're doing the thing that you said they're supposed to do, the checklist again, that one time they fuck up, you can critique them, but you have no right to criticize them. I will not continue to be belittled. I will not continue to allow black men in general, our image, to continue to be belittled. When we're out here doing right the majority of the time, because don't nobody walk on no fucking water. I told y'all the time I tried, I got really, really wet.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Let's keep on going.
Because women change. They say, oh, we change. Everybody changed, so we change it too. And it's not a tit for tat thing. It's a survival thing. Because contrary to popular belief, the future of the black race is not between the legs of a black woman, but it's between the legs of a black man. So where we go, the community goes.
Allahu
That
Akbar!
part.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Look at Sis' face. I can't believe you just said that. But y'all mad about this up here. Y'all mad about that passport, right? Y'all taking money out the black community. Well, Kobe Bryant, the brother, he went out there and made all these millions of dollars, but that money ain't never gonna see the black community. We barely keep our fucking money in the black community. As soon as we give it, it goes to hair weaves and spider lashes and makeup and every goddamn thing else that don't got shit to do with the black community. No one bats an eye. As soon as black men told black women, stop cutting off your eyebrows and drawing more. Did black women listen? No. They added eyelashes. We're not too fond of wigs and weaves and all that shit. What they do, they bought more, made it longer. When they get mistreated at these Asian hair salons or spas or beauty supply stores, black men have showed up. That motherfucker cut that damn price 50% off. I'm gonna get my hair. Y'all can go on home. Shut the fuck up. Mind your business. It's only so many times black men collectively in general are gonna shut the fuck up. We walked away. And now because we did what you told us to do. Again, damned if we do, damned if we don't. If I listen to you, I'm a weak ass man. I'm being controlled by a woman. If I don't listen to you and keep telling you don't do X, Y, and Z, then we're abusive and we're narcissists. Somebody please explain. Bring it back on me real quick. Let me get to y'all comments. Emperor in the building. He says, I'm late, but salute big brother Kofa. Salute to you, brother. You're never late, bro. CP, passports up. Indeed. What do we also buy? And Jordans and team jerseys to this day. Man says, barely we don't. Worth 0 by 2053. The number's already been crunched. Dr. Claude Anderson and already broke us down. Y'all keep the fuck on. We're going to be a permanent underclass. We're already the second minority. And I don't have no problem with Latinos, Hispanics coming to this country. Guess what, nigga? Because I'm trying to go to your shit.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
I'm trying to get to Colombia and the DR. I sure the fuck am. So y'all come on. Because guess what? This house that I live in, that this straight black man bought in Atlanta dollars before YouTube. Don't got a lot of subscribers like that. Appreciate everybody being in here. Appreciate all the super chats. But again, as I've said many a time before, you know how much money I don't make on YouTube? So this ain't for clicks and likes and some disdain for the gay community or dislike and hatred of black women. I'm just not going to keep allowing black men to be shit on without adding my voice to the conversation. I get to rebuttal. I get to have that exchange back and forth. I get to disagree. And so do you. And I've told y'all 100 times, have these conversations off camera. The next time your stupid ass cousin say shit with her 3 little bastard kids from 3 different niggas about how niggas don't pay bills and all this other shit, I bet you listen to Kevin Samuels, don't you, cuz? I sure the fuck do. Fuck you and auntie. Damn near want to throw some of our mamas in there too. Just keep on going. Sister Messi says, I'm coming. Come on down, sis. The weather and the water's fine. So is the food. All my hoes demonetized. Salute to you, good brother. Been a minute.
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
Love that damn name. You right behind Mike Has Bad Knees, but that's one of my favorite names on YouTube. He says, regardless, Kofa, brothers are the bad guy, so I would rather be blamed for standing on what I believe than to listen to what anyone got to say. Again.
Wait! You're my hero.
No. That I ain't.
That I ain't. We anti-heroes over here. We'll handle shit when we need to handle shit, but most of the time we're gonna mind our fucking business. I hate that shit happening to you. Brother Pooh says, it's Portugal, Uruguay, and Panama for me, Kofa. Salute, good brother. I'm gonna come visit too. See, we're gonna be spread all over the globe. We just gonna come visit each other, bro. We're gonna be globe-trotting. Speaking of which, y'all see Spirit shut down? Left a lot of people stranded today. That is crazy. Indeed, Sister Messi. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels.
But, you know, I could be all wrong. Maybe I'm just full of shit. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Maybe we don't know what the fuck we talking about, but we see this shit in real time. Oh, shit, I almost forgot.
But wait, it gets worse.
Y'all stay here. Don't go nowhere. Big Boy says, I've watched the money gap over the years, and the top earners are Asian, Indians, whites, blacks, then Mexicans. But whites are our problem. We're constantly saying that white people are the problem, but we got all this string of minorities that are outpacing us in money. Because guess what? As Take Heed said, we don't know what the head look like. We don't know what the family structure look like. Excuse me. But Kevin used to talk to these women all the time. Ma'am, if you're making 60, this man is making 60, that's 120 in one household. That's a good life. If you're making 80, he's making 80, that's 160 in one household. That's a good life. And you guys can build from there. He got to make 6 figures. Let's keep on going. Let me see. Look, CB says, nah, Booth, I ain't no hero. Indeed. BT says, I told Kofa my town is flooded with Colombians. That's crazy, bro. I remember you did tell me that. Pooh says, Messi talked about that earlier, Spirit shutting down. Yeah, man, I just saw it. All my hoes demonetized says September 18th, Peru bound. Red and white flagging.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
Now remember I told y'all.
Remember this equation. You will need it later, nigga.
Let's keep on going. This same system they love that Dr. Tiasan has spoken about ad nauseum. They'll bulldog us. The women will pick up the phone, call the police. But this same system will let these type of guys out. We're supposed to go over there and save this man's life.
But wait, it gets worse.
I mean, save this woman's life. Hold on. Viewer discretion is advised. A Charlotte man with 50 plus arrests charged in assault case. Look how many mugshots this motherfucker has. What happened to woman's intuition? I'm not making fun of the sister. What happened to woman's intuition? The reason why I talk about this shit has been beat into black men's minds. It's woman's intuition. We know things. This and that. You know when a nigga cheating, but you don't know when a nigga crazy as fuck. With actual fucking evidence. 50 plus arrests. Look how many goddamn mugshots this dude has. There's no way in hell you're going to tell me she doesn't know that he has a track record, he has a history. I don't believe this is the first time he's done that to her. Told y'all the story before about my homegirl. She was in a semi-abusive relationship. I'll say semi because he never put hands on her. He would break things. He would punch holes in walls. He'd use intimidation, that type of shit. And I told her ass, it's only if he's punching holes in walls, it's only a matter of time before he punches a hole in you.
You go, girl.
Wrong button.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
If he punches holes in walls, it's only a matter of time before he punches a hole in you. She leaves, goes and stays with her homegirl and her man. He pulls up to the house, tells her to come outside. She left. She left her homegirl. Homegirl's husband tells the homegirl she can never come back. If that nigga will pull up at my house, he'll do something. He'll kill all of us just to get her back. Or he'll kill her and then kill both of us. Or, again,
remember this equation. You will need it later, nigga.
I'll have to kill him and then we got a problem in our household.
This is disgusting. How many crimes does this man have to commit for y'all to stop letting him out? I mean, at some point, you got to understand that whatever he's doing to get in there, he just going to go out there and do it again. And at what point in time does a woman choose to date a man that's been in there that many times doing similar things? First and foremost, somebody need to put that nigga on a t-shirt. Secondly, somebody that need to cuss that woman out for even being with him. Because when people show you who they are, you have to believe them. Men are creatures of habit. So if he has this toxic, illegal trait in his system, 9 times out of 10, it's just not going to disappear out of nowhere. So it's a lot of people that fail here. The court system failed when they keep letting this man out. Young lady failed when she gave a man that has been to jail 30 times, 30 minutes of her time, let alone a relationship. Yeah, pack this nigga up, put him on a t-shirt, and young lady go get some therapy or help. These are the type of guys that create these masculine, damaged, traumatic women that I be having to check all the time. She should choose better, and the court system should have locked this nigga up and threw away the key. That ugly money. Quit your job and get rich. Hey, look, if you're working a job that you hate...
You back on me. Shout out to Ugly Money, though. He wasn't speaking nothing but facts. How many times, again...
But wait, it gets worse.
Told y'all. How many times? How many times? How many times? Can't tell them shit. Can't tell them shit. You know every goddamn thing. He ain't gonna do me like that. That was them. I ain't putting up with that shit. Oh, speaking of passports, y'all go over there because them women let y'all do whatever the fuck y'all want to. Those white girls, y'all go over there with them white girl because you can treat her a certain way. You know a sister ain't putting up with that shit. Closed fist punched in the face. Laid the fuck out. He's charged. Doesn't mean he's convicted. He done already got out 30, 40, 50 times. There's no way in hell somebody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody's cousin. In whatever town you stay in, I don't give a fuck how big it is. Let me give y'all a news flash about Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta on TV is not the Atlanta in real life. Atlanta is not that fucking big. Even when you add in the metro, somebody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody's cousin. Wherever city they in, somebody knew about this nigga's past and told her, you fucking with Rodney? Girl. Bitch, I ain't worried about that. He know better. I wish the fuck he would. And this is my issue with Funky Dineva. This is my issue with Dondre Whitfield. This is my issue. Motherfuckers like that actually put hands on women. Y'all faggot ass niggas don't do a goddamn thing about it. Fuck these social media challenges. Y'all bitch ass niggas don't say word goddamn one about no goddamn blood, Crip, GD, VL, gang member, street nigga, dope boy, in and out of prison ass nigga. Don't nobody say shit. You want heterosexual, day-to-day, 9 to 5, I work at the post office nigga to throw on a motherfucking cape and save bitches like that choose to be in them damn situations. Y'all also never say anything when the women on the other side of the fucking violence. Y'all never say anything when the brother does step in and he loses his motherfucking life.
Remember this equation. You will need it later, nigga.
Let me get to y'all comments. We ain't done. We finna slide over to Instagram. We about to slide over to Instagram. Where are we at? Let me pick up real quick. Mike Has Bad Knee says African immigrants are right up there with Asians. What makes them different than FBAs? Talking about the financial status of different racial groups. Del Monte in the bill, he said that dude can't say anything. Indeed. Messi says, I saw this one too, shaking my head. Look, he got pretty hair and bow leg.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Again, and then we want to talk about the black community, but we're not supposed to bring up the 20 million abortions black women have had. And I've said it once, I'm going to keep fucking saying it. A lot of you bitches out there, you either going to turn your womb to a breeding farm or a fucking cemetery.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
CP says, women voted to keep men like him out the system. Chick is coming home to roost. Real men want these monsters in the ground. You see what Ugly Money just said? Somebody need to go ahead and take this nigga out. Pack him the fuck up. But again, if that brother goes over there and does something to him, 9 times out of 10, she's going to defend her abuser. So the brother trying to help your ass supposed to be the nigga to go to the grave. He's supposed to be the motherfucker to go to jail. And don't nobody say shit. The most that brother might get is a kind word on social media. Maybe a candlelight visual, some doves released and all that other shit. And you right back to this ghetto ass, trash-minded nigga plantation shit. And ain't nobody supposed to say a mumbling fucking word. Sister Messi says, now they will blame the judges or the system or Trump or Anton.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Empress says, damn, she got to keep that guard up and pivot to the left quick.
Knocks down another 3 ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
Culture Invasion says, no footwork, bro. No footwork. EJ says Pookacia love them jailbird niggas, and they still let jailbird Pookie hit it raw. Indeed. And I'm really not trying to clown the sister. Like Ugly Money said, bro, this shit is disgusting. But y'all like that shit. And then when we say y'all like it and you want to give us pushback, then why the fuck you respond to it? How the fuck that nigga get the pussy? How the fuck that nigga get your number? But the nice guy, the kind guy, couldn't. It's something, I forgot what the fucking term was Michonne was talking about. You schooled me yesterday. I know it's an actual term for it. Some of these women like that shit. They love these jailbirds. I told y'all before, my mother's in her late 60s. She has a friend, same age. This lady, to this day, on her Vivica Fox single shit, on her which Gayle King, I'm still looking for the love of my life, won't fuck with a man unless he has a goddamn record.
No.
Sister Messi said, don't blame me, child. You put yourself in harm's way when you deal with people in this type of situation. Indeed. Stay out of it. We about to get to that, Miss Shawn. Let me see. Especially if they keep going back. Finish that part of the story with my homegirl. After her friend's husband was like, she can't come back. She leaves Florida, comes up and stays with me for a year. On my children's soul, on my little man back there, you see his little hand picture. On my little man, I never put my dick in her. She stayed with me for like a year, rent free. I'm just trying to help you get back on your feet. Y'all motherfuckers will never tell me I don't love black women. You and your mama can suck a diseased dick.
No.
I done moved heaven and earth for some black women. But she stays with me for a year. When she leaves, guess what she goes back to?
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
I think y'all know the rest of that story. They finally got divorced, but she went back to him. Emperor, oh, that's between you and Messi says, guess who asked for the laws to be changed and to defund the police?
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease!
Yeah. El Pollo says, raw dogging that cat. Indeed. Yep, and she got punched like a man. Sister Messi says, I've been hit once and I never talked to that nigga again. Not even a romantic relationship. My stepdad helped me to take his ass to court.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
Michelle, let me bring this up again. I don't know if you were in here yet, but you may have been. No, you were, because Dondre was talking about it. When he was talking about he would have killed that boy that slammed that girl on her head. Your stepdad did the right thing by taking that boy to court and holding him accountable. God bless you for not side-eyeing your stepfather and appreciating him taking that route. Because there's a lot of other people, as I said before, they would have side-eyed that man for letting the legal system handle it. He was supposed to go over there and smoke that boy, right? Then he goes to prison. Now you're out here unprotected for that shit to possibly happen again. So that shit sounds cool. Half these motherfuckers, again, y'all, these the same group of people talking about I would have did this to so-and-so. But y'all the same black folks to talk about we don't need guns. You won't train these boys. There's no man around to instill discipline. So when they do go pick up a goddamn pistol, they don't know how to use it and they just spraying up a block indiscriminately. So salute to your stepfather for handling it through the legal system. As a man, I know it shot through his body. I'm going to go over here and fuck this boy up. But he had to, cooler heads had to prevail so he could stay out for his baby girl. And it's a lot of us that have to start taking that route other than hopping on the internet and talking this shit. Because then what are you going to do? Now she's out here unprotected. So if somebody wanted to do it again, what the fuck you going to do? You're not a mafia boss. You're not going to send a kite from jail and get somebody to go handle that shit for you. Nigga, stop.
No.
Big Boy says she loved all that grade A he was giving. Indeed. All my hoes demonetized says I got slaves to go attend to in Peru. Let them sisters hate, bro. EJ says, I got my passport and be going out the country in November. Passport bros are winning.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
I don't know what the fuck I said or did. But Mike has bad and he says, well, to Rumble we go. Emperor said, oh, you talking about the clip? Emperor says, right, your best friend will know you fucking around with toxicity and you can be touched. Indeed. Sister Message dropped 10 on me. I ain't see it, sister. I'm sorry. She says, preach. I appreciate that. What I'm gonna hit you with? I'm gonna give you Umar.
Donations, gifts.
Back on me. Appreciate you being in here, Blue X. Says, sup, what's going on, nephew? No, ma'am. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We're going to keep on rolling. We about to slide over to Instagram. This is a no, ma'am. No 24-hour show. We're going to keep on rolling. Emperor says, they don't go at gangs because they know the gangsters will slide on them because it ain't many places sissies go in Atlanta. Atlanta, Philly, Houston, it don't matter. These dudes never talk about these real street niggas because they might fucking cross paths with them. Kofa keep his shit. Mike has bad knees might be right. We might have to go to Rumble. I keep my shit. I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm sick of this being the fucking image. And the crazy part is, I know some real gangsters. Niggas are great fucking fathers.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
That motherfucker will push those kids on the swing and later on that night move 3 or 4 goddamn bricks. He will keep you supplied. He will fill your city. But he's a great fucking father. Let's keep on going. But again, we celebrate that shit because he got his kids all the time. He's good at this. He come through, he drop off the money. We're good. Regular old 9-to-5 Kofa, I'm an ain't shit ass nigga. I'm supposed to step up my game and be a fucking hero. Nike slides and dirty socks, indeed. It says, I'm going to do a show or video on the Roe v. Wade. Oh, my Lord. That's going to be some smoke in the city, sis. Let me see. Oh, she gave me the word. What she say? We be learning. We learning over here. Hybristophilia. When these women are in love with these jailbird gangsters. Appreciate that, sis. We learned a new word today. Salute, Zeke. Appreciate you being in here. Look, she has pookiephilia. Big boy, stupid. Brother Malika says, Kofa, our protection, provision, problem solving, and procreation isn't entitled to black women anymore or anyone else. Everyone has to prove their worth and come with some tangibles to the table to get our resources. Indeed, good brother. I love the way you put that. Let me... Another Mike in the building. Mike Bowles says, you can't make it up. You can't, bro. And this is the crazy part. When we've been talking and giving these examples before black men really had the vocabulary or the space to even talk about this, when we had these discourses or back and forths, we were typically shut down. That's why I always say we were told to shut the fuck up. Mind your business. Show me where one of these niggas at. You talking to one. Just show me one. Not good enough. Said it once, said it twice, said it 1,000 times. Being a black man in America is being told that you're doing too much and not enough at the same time.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Indeed, might be using wisdom, take courage, and patience. Big facts. Big boy says, I'm going to the gun store today looking for a 1911 Springfield.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
That's that good work. Mike has bad knees says, and to add to your point, black men will support Dr. Umar and his non-existent school, but ignore King Randall, who's actually giving black boys a chance at succeeding.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
Zeke says ATL sweetness can hide in Little 5 Points and Midtown. I'm not going to shit on Little 5 Points because I just went over to Vortex. They got some good ass hamburgers. I'm sorry. I'm going to get them Vortex hamburgers, Zeke. Let's keep on going. Mike has bad knee says, oh, and the Rebel comment was in regards to your rant that dropped the flag. The flag. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Tis what it is. Look, we get called everything under the sun. And that's my thing with YouTube. That's why I use real words over here. I'm not going to say grape. I'm going to say rape. I'm not going to, say S-H-O-T. I'm going to say shot, killed, murdered, molested. I'm going to say real words. If you go on YouTube and you look at any of these major media outlets, NBC, CNN, Fox, any of them, when they're talking about certain topics and they use those words, nothing happens. Nobody has anything to worry about. We can sit up here in this black corner of YouTube and call each other niggas on panels, night in, night out. Nothing happens. I said what the fuck I said. I don't have a problem with gay people. I have a problem with faggots though. And it's a lot of y'all straight faggot ass niggas ain't finna bust a fucking grape for a smoothie, but want to challenge and talk shit to everybody else about what the fuck we're supposed to do, to the point where brothers will lose their life.
Remember this equation. You will need it later, nigga.
Blue X says women will abort a good man's baby and have Pookie's baby and put him on child support. Indeed. Let's see. But what's crazy is a lot of times I found too, Blue X, bring this comment back up, they don't even put them guys on child support. Well, I know he ain't got nothing to give. Or be baby number. What it was Mashawn was showing earlier, that was Blueface's 4th baby mama or some shit. You think she gonna get a lot of child support? Them other women in line first. People don't understand that about the court system. And even if they go back and slice it up and split it up, guess what? It's gonna be black woman against black woman because you took food out my baby mouth. They done adjusted her child support because he got a new kid with you. Nobody ever likes to talk about that either. Let's keep on going. Yep, Pookie feeling. We might have came up with a new word tonight, y'all. Pedantic Foot says, just showed up when the blick came out. I know the replay finna be fire. Salute Kofa and chat. Salute to you, good brother.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
Kenneth says, gay black men are destroying the community, especially down low brothers. That's the thing. They never include the down low brothers, these same street niggas that's in and out of prison. I done played y'all a couple of videos when we were talking about fuck the streets. These same dudes that's in and out of prison, getting their rocks off, they never include them in the gay community. The same dope boys fucking up the community over here, having babies, not taking care of them, and over here being gay, but Funky Dineva hoe ass ain't got shit to say about it. If I'm fucking Cancer, you gonna be a faggot. I'ma talk what the fuck I wanna talk. If you can call a group of black men that are trying our level set best or have tried, because brothers that are flat out opting out, I get it. I'm not all the way there yet, but I'm on the porch and I done turned the knob. I'm tired. I'm tired again of the brother doing 99 rights, and as soon as he slip up, we kick that brother head in. But the nigga over here fucking up 99 times, as soon as he do one positive thing, we gotta throw him a fucking parade. If I'm Cancer, y'all gonna be as many faggot ass niggas as I want you to be. Let me see. Let me see. Appreciate that, brother Malika. Yep, we use big boy words over here. Y'all talking. BT says, I remember Kofa said grape in a real conversation. I lost it. He did. For those that don't know that story, one day me and BT was at a cigar lounge. R.I.P. the El Jefe. We was at a cigar lounge and we were smoking. And we were talking. I just was like, man, and then he graped her. And he was like, grape? Did you just say grape? I was like, my bad, bro. Like, it's a habit. He was like, bruh, come on, like, you got to get off YouTube. You can't do that. So I was like, my bad. So From then on, I've been using real words. Beware of Pookie and Keishaphilia. Salute to Malika. Brother Emperor says, I dealt with a chick in Decatur like that. She never wanted to put her baby daddy on child support, but was begging me to get her pregnant. I gracefully bowed out, and she ended up having Pookie baby.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
That is absolutely insane. We caught up with the comments. We're going to keep on rolling. Now, hold on. Let me bring this up real quick. Because some of this shit you're not going to believe, but it's okay. Share my screen. I told y'all I'm gonna shrink me, bring me over here. Remember I told y'all.
Remember this equation. You will need it later, nigga.
So I went to chat. Black male good Samaritans killed while intervening to protect women. We got Brownie Luckett Jr. in 2020. I shared this. I took the link, so I shared the link in the show notes. So I'm not going to go through everything, but I'm just going to read this off. This is 2020. I asked for a list. I knew they couldn't specify black and everything, but I just looked for a general list. This is what I was talking about before. Remember the equation? We was going to need it later. Now is later. There are brothers who have stepped in to assist and lost their life. Did we hear any of these brothers' names? The one that we did hear, I'll share. I lost one of my lights. It's all right. Brownie Luckett Jr., 64. Trying to help somebody. Again, I'm going to highlight this one because he's 64. So you know that old school masculinity came in. He wasn't having that shit. Not on his watch. I'm going to read it to you. Wait a minute. Bring me back. Yep, I'm going to read y'all some of this.
Read? Yeah, motherfucker. I ain't no criminal. I can't read, bitch.
Back. I can't read, bitch. Brownie Luckett Jr., 64, Jackson, Mississippi. A Baptist hospital security guard saw Jamal Holmes assaulting Christina Dolores Davis in the employee parking lot. Luckett, the security guard, the 64-year-old man, again, brothers, build yourself up so you're not having to work after 60. There's a lot of layers in this little paragraph. Luckett ran over to intervene, doing his job. Holmes shot Luckett, and then Davis shot the security guard trying to protect her and shot the woman. Police called it domestic related, and the hospital described Luckett as a good Samaritan. Jonathan Price, 31, 2020. Michael Bankston III, 25, Chicago, Illinois, 2021. Jonathan Price was in Wolf City, Texas. Slide over. Scroll up just a little bit. Theory Bastion, remember that one. 41, 42 years old in 2023. Lauderdale Lakes, Florida. 2025, Miet Antoine Little Jr., Norfolk, Virginia. I'm going to read this last one. We're going to slide over. Again, the link is in the show notes. You can go back and read some of these because there's some more down here too. But I'm going to just read this one from Miet Antoine Little Jr., Norfolk, Virginia. Little overheard Lamont Whitaker arguing with his girlfriend near an apartment. Walked over, exchanged words, and was shot 10 times. Prosecutors called Little a good Samaritan. Whitaker pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 20 years. So let's just say the guy that shot him was around his age. So he does his full sentence. He'll be out in his mid-40s to continue living his life. This brother is more than likely gone. Getting shot 10 times. And if he's not dead, he will never be the same. Let's slide on over to Instagram. I told y'all, remember this one? Theory Bastion, Lauderdale Lakes, Florida.
Theory Bastien was inside this store when he saw a man beating up a woman. He sprang in to help her out. That move would cost him his life. He was killed right in front of his family. Their lives will never be the same again. And now an infant baby boy will never get to know his father.
It's the sounds that plays back in your head.
It's the whole scene that plays back in your head.
It was supposed to be a simple shopping trip that changed Makia Ford's life forever. She watched her boyfriend and infant baby's father, Thierry Bastien, get shot 6 times.
In the front of the baby and in the front of my kids and in the front of me, that's something I'm never, ever going to get over for the rest of my life.
Ford says she and Bastien witnessed Tironi Sterling, an off-duty Walmart employee, beating up a female employee inside the Lauderdale Lakes Walmart. Bastien came to her aid.
When he threw her down and he started punching on her is when he ran off to go help her, and I pulled him back and I told him to don't go, and he said he'd just go in to help.
Bastien and Sterling tussled, and investigators say Sterling shot him. Ford pleading with Sterling after the first shot to spare her boyfriend's life.
I had the baby in my hand. I was like, no, please, even it's for the baby, even it's for the baby. And he just stand over him and he just shot him.
You can hear a gunshot in this video, sending shoppers in a panic. Sterling was arrested Tuesday night and appeared in bond court today, where he was denied bond.
Sir, you're charged with murder while engaging in certain felony offense.
For Ford, it won't bring the love of her life back, who she says was not only a hero for stepping in, but also an amazing father to her infant son and his 13-year-old daughter.
He was really all about his family, working and taking care of his family. And you just took that away from us. And that's not fair. It's not fair to the kids, and it's not fair to me.
Just so heartbreaking. The family has set up a GoFundMe to help pay for funeral expenses. If you'd like to assist, you can find all of that information on our website, local10.com. That's the latest here out of Lauderdale Lakes. Sanella Sabovic, Local 10 News.
Kofa crazy though. We supposed to save every damn body. Let me scroll a little bit more on my Instagram. Y'all see all the crazy shit I be looking at. We don't like to talk about this though.
Also now, new documents revealing what happened during a child custody exchange last week that ended with a man stabbed. The mother, Melanie Gomez, is now charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Guns 5's Ronnie Accor has the latest on this ongoing investigation.
Police say the stabbing happened during a custody exchange at the YMCA on the east side last week. Court records now show that another person was involved.
According to court documents, when the victim went inside the YMCA to pick up his children, Melanie Gomez, who shares 2 children with the victim, told him to go back outside. That's when he was approached by the man who allegedly stabbed him. Documents say Gomez made comments about the victim getting his girlfriend pregnant. As the victim tried to get away, investigators say Gomez prevented him from leaving. After the stabbing, police say the suspect got into the victim's car and drove off. The victim's girlfriend told police she received a call from the victim during the exchange, and she recognized the voice of the man police believe stabbed the victim, saying she had previously been in a relationship with him.
Gomez is charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. She already made bond. Of course, we'll keep you updated on what happens on air and online.
So I don't know what kind of weird love square this is, because this isn't a love triangle. This is a square. Because I guess this guy that did the stabbing was dating the new girlfriend, and that's the child's mother, and the child's father got stabbed by this guy here. And his girlfriend was like, oh, that's my ex. That's crazy. Y'all got to be careful when you guys are doing these custody exchanges, man, especially if y'all are moving on pretty quick, man, or, you know, if you guys are dating different people. This is the first time I've seen a baby mother and somebody's ex-boyfriend link up to stab the dad. But, hey, be safe out there. Just because you're a man doesn't mean that you're automatically safe.
Just because you're a man doesn't mean that you're automatically safe. So when they ask these questions, Kofa, do you have to worry about getting drugged? Do you have to worry about walking down a dark alley? Bitch, why are you walking down a dark alley at night any fucking way? And then they hate when I answer them. Yes. Yes. Constantly got my head on a swivel. Because people will rob men just as quick they rob women. Now you got to worry about getting raped. But you know what? Got one for that as well. Hold on. Let's go back. Funky Dineva, D'Andre, y'all never challenge these guys.
What's your name?
My name is DeMarco Fleming.
Are you gay?
I'm bisexual.
Are you top or bottom?
I'm a top, dom top, aggressive top.
Can you describe what dom top means?
Dom top which means I grab you by your back and neck, put your face down, up and out of you, and have you walk crazy for days.
Walk crazy for days.
crazy for days, which means you'll be real sore and you'll be calling me on the phone. Daddy DeMarco, I need help. I'm sore. Give me some Tylenol. That's what that means.
Okay. Honestly, I don't think I can handle it, but I appreciate your honesty.
I know you can't handle it. I can tell the way you walk, you can't handle it. My is big. They call me King Kong in my pants. I know you can't handle it, but I'll make sure I go real gentle with you. Because you're cute.
Thank you so much. I like it gentle.
All right? Okay. I got you all
Thank
day.
you so much.
Come here.
I cannot kiss, though.
Cannot kiss?
No, I have a boyfriend.
He has a boyfriend. I got a husband. What does that mean? You can't see the engagement ring on my neck? Get with the program. My name is DeMarco Fleming, all right?
Period. Thank you again.
Holla. It's a pleasure.
My pleasure. Thank you. You're awesome. What's your name?
My name is DeMarco Fleming.
Are you gay?
I'm bisexual.
Are you top or bottom?
I'm a top, dom top, aggressive top.
Can you describe...
Pause that. We're going to read Copa's comment over here. A man telling a woman this would get him labeled a rapist. Mind you, it'd just be a conversation, but a straight man would be called a rapist. Further proving we let women and gays do what the fuck they want. But again, Kofa's just an asshole, right? It was one more I wanted to play. I thought it was Oh yeah, we're gonna revisit this one.
Being out here.
Damn near all our parents know.
Yeah. How they feel about it?
Shit.
My mama be on
my
ass.
Everybody mama be on their ass. Shit, but it gets to a point
outside.
for real. It gets to a point for real. Everybody mama know. I ain't gonna act like our parents don't give a fuck.
Yeah, nobody can stop it because like once you in this shit, then you can't get out. Only way you can get out is get rich.
That's a shit.
How
y'all
ways out there shit.
What ways you think?
Shit, stay in the house. For real. Yeah. Motherfuckers gonna say you hide, but feel me, you ain't hide. You trying to get out this shit, you trying to get out this shit. Move up T or something. Ain't nothing wrong with staying in the house. It ain't nothing wrong with going to school every day, reading a book, studying. It ain't nothing wrong with none of that shit. It ain't nothing wrong with playing sports, picking up a ball or something, go hoop or something. It ain't nothing wrong with the shit. Well, look, he hoop right there. I mean, shit, we got hoopers out here.
How y'all feel like y'all parents feel, you know, just them thinking like.
How many times am I supposed to save everybody? How many times? Oh, this is gonna be the last one. Then we're gonna roll. Let me see. Oh, I'm in the way. Slide this back over. No, I'm gonna put this over. Oh shit. I'm gonna put this over their work. I'm gonna read the actual caption. A heartbreaking and horrific case of child abuse, they don't never challenge the women, is coming out of Charlotte, North Carolina. 6-year-old Dominique Moody was allegedly kept locked in a dog crate, starved down to just 27 pounds, covered in feces, bound with duct tape, beaten, and suffered broken bones, burns, scars, and rat bites. She ultimately died from the neglect and the abuse. The child had been placed in a home with women who had more than 10 arrests between them. Charlotte DSS reportedly received 5 separate reports of abuse and failed to take meaningful action. The court documents paint a picture of unimaginable suffering for such a young child. This tragedy has left many in the community demanding answers about how the system failed so completely. Fight for your motherfucking kids, dog. Fuck these faggot ass niggas. Fuck these cunt ass bitches. Fuck these old ass niggas that want to talk that shit about back in my goddamn day. You fight for your motherfucking kids, bruh. If you anywhere in your child's life, you fight for them fucking children. Do not give these hoes the opportunity, because again, it ain't your fucking household, right? So you ain't got shit to say when these bitches getting closed fist punched in the fucking face. When she want to choose a fuck ass nigga. When she want to choose a child molester and then look the other way or pretend like she didn't fucking know. Fight for your goddamn children, bruh. Stop listening to these bitches and these bitch-made ass niggas online talking about, oh, black men need to step up. If we step up anymore, bitch, we're going to be in heaven. It's a lot of brothers out here moving heaven and earth trying to save our community, black man. I said it in Michonne's chat the other day. BYOCBM. Build your own community, black man. Long acronym, but we're gonna fucking use it. BYOCBM. Build your own community, black man. And guess what? The people in your community that you build, it may not look like you all the fucking time. This is a reason why brothers are taking passports and going overseas. Everybody not just going to go play with the chicks all the damn time. It's brothers over there. Shout out to Love Crossing Borders. Shout out to brother Will the Thrill. They was on live. Shout out to brother T-Mac. 3 brothers in Colombia building a life outside the red light district. Really breaking down, this is how you buy property. These are the type of visas you can get. This is how much money you need on a day-to-day. But everybody want to keep the same nigga ass narrative going. Paint this fucking picture of how fucked up black men are. Let me get to y'all comments real quick. Okay, I heard y'all in here cooking. I just left that window up. Hold on, let me scroll up because y'all was in here. I'm gonna just pick up from right here. EJ says, shot 6 times. Good Lord, you can't make this shit up. Niggas just don't fight fairly these days. Indeed. Shooting a fair one? Not really. And that's why I carry. I don't mind a good scuffle. Again, 90s Knicks fan. I love a good fisticuffs. But I ain't stupid. I gotta keep that thing over here. Nearby. Because motherfuckers is also kicking indoors. Not in my neighborhood, but in Atlanta, period. It just hasn't happened here yet. Knock on wood. Let's keep on going. Through the Fire says, dude wasn't worried about his family. Otherwise, he would have gotten them out of there. And that's the thing, bro. We are so taught this, and this is the thing that I'm gonna give you pushback on this. This type of comment, it upsets me because anytime this type of shit happens, black men have been told to be the savior, to be the hero, to be the pit bull. Nobody ever tells us your family comes first. We've seen this shit online. Some shit jump off and the man gets his children or his family out of there. And what is always in the motherfucking comments? Look at all these men around and ain't nobody do nothing. Even if his family wasn't there, he still would have been accused of not doing anything. We saw Brickface. This bitch lied. The whole thing was a lie. Sparked all this debate online about black men. Now we got to have another fucking town hall meeting on how black men don't protect black women. Then if he would have protected his black woman, he still would have caught smoke from these bitches. Once again, goes back to Kofa saying, being a black man in America is being told you're doing too much and not enough at the same goddamn time. I agree with you, TJ, but I gotta give you pushback, bruh, because of the narrative. The right thing for him to do was to get them out of there. But a lot of us, myself included, would think, damn, if I wasn't at this Walmart and my woman was here by herself or here with our child, I would hope another brother would step in and help her. That's the way men think. Because contrary to popular belief, and black men, especially brothers with daughters, stop lying to your fucking child. Stop telling little mama that you always gonna be there. Nigga, no the fuck you're not. No the fuck you're not. You're not always gonna be there, bruh. Physically, you can't be in New York and LA at the same goddamn time. You're not always gonna be there. The closest thing you can do to be there, the part that we don't talk about, is telling that bitch in the house to shut the fuck up when you talking. telling these bitch ass niggas online to shut the fuck up when you talking, because when you giving these children discipline and guidance, it's always, and brothers in the chat know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, because grandmama, mama, auntie will come behind you and say, don't listen to your daddy crazy ass. Don't listen to your drunk ass uncle. Bobby told you that? He must have been drunk. And these men have given us some of the most solid fucking life advice. Fuck helping me with my homework, nigga. That's only a handful of time. I'm a child from birth to 18. After that, all of a sudden, black men supposed to have this light bulb over our fucking head. We're supposed to know everything and how to avoid every ill. But some of these older men that have schooled us, somebody will come behind and undermine their guidance. So I understand why that brother went over there to help that girl that was apparently getting her ass whooped. Unfortunately, you're right, TJ. Now, I'm not yelling at you, bro. You know, we talk on the phone. But I've heard that comment before. He should have got his family out of there. You're 100% right. I want everybody to remember that. So the next time this shit happens and there's a brother there and he doesn't have his family fucking with him and he doesn't help that fucking sister, keep that same comment, keep that same fucking energy. Because just because the family isn't with him doesn't fucking mean he doesn't have one. I gotta get back home to my fucking family. Just because this bitch like to get fucked by some do-nothing ass nigga. Just because some crazy ass nigga didn't get the fucking phone number and he flipped the fuck out. Now I gotta be a hero. Kofa gets smoked. Where the fuck that leave my daughter? Where the fuck that leave my son? Where the fuck that leave my bonus babies? But they weren't around. So he should have did something because his family wasn't there for him to get them out of there, right? He could have stayed. He could have did something. We see it time after time after time. All in the fucking comments. Look at all them black men standing around and ain't nobody do nothing. Brick-faced bitch got time to record herself on the fucking phone. Look at all these black men and none of them did nothing. Bitch ain't called nobody police. But I forgot. These same people want y'all to defund the police. But I need to be a hero. Keep going with y'all comments. Brother EJ. Brother helped out and now he's sleeping with the fishes. Brother Malika says, damn shame. Another man was taken away from his family for doing the right thing. Again, what we get told, that's the right thing to do. And I always give these examples. I'm so passionate about this shit because I have these conversations offline. Okay, so what about, and I'm big on whataboutism. I know the red pill don't like that shit all the fucking time. I don't give a motherfucker. I'm cool with whataboutism because there's always a way you can flip the coin over and rebut that shit from a male's point of view. Excuse me, Dondre, from a man's point of view. Okay, so what about the times when brothers do step up and they get smoked? Don't nobody got an answer for me. Well, I mean, he obviously wasn't thinking about his family. That's why I went off on like that, TJ. I wasn't going off on you, but I've heard that comment before. When he wasn't thinking about his family, we dismiss. We damned if we do. We damned if we don't. If he helped and he gets smoked, nobody gives a fuck. He wasn't thinking about his family. If he don't step up and protect and help that sister, y'all hate black women. Y'all are doing a horrible job of protecting black women. If he steps up and helps and whoops the dude ass, now this bitch mad that she with a nigga that can't fucking fight. So when the police show up, we were just arguing. He didn't have to do that to him. So the dude trying to help her finna go get locked up. So I can't help you and lose. I can't help you and win. And I can't not help you. Somebody tell me what the fuck to do. We took that shit all off the table. I can't help you and win, sis. I can't protect you and lose. Or I can't do anything. Every step of the way, Some bitch or bitch ass nigga gonna have something to say. So tell Kofa, what the fuck do I do? Give me a motherfucking answer. Anybody in this replay, in this chat that disagree, tell me exactly 100% that's gonna work every motherfucking time. For every black man in every fucking situation where this type of shit happens. Tell me what the fuck to do. We can't help you and lose. We can't help you and win. We can't not help you. So what do? And when I say can't, I mean we can't do it without being fucking chastised or challenged to black men step up. What the fuck do we do?
Remember this equation. You will need it later, nigga.
Because we're going to revisit this shit.
Mm-hmm. You're learning so many important things, and I'm so proud of you.
Let's keep on going. BT says, I remember this story shaking my head. Lex told me, his wife, shout out to Mama Lex.
You go, girl.
Lex told me never get involved in a domestic violence situation. And I'm sure she meant whether or not you were with her, whether or not she was with you. How many times y'all done told us to shut the fuck up and mind our business? We might have to go over to Rumble Mike Has Bad Knees. Come say some shit that ruffles a lot of people's feathers. This is probably going to be a clip. Because I've said it before and it needs to be put out there. And I would like for y'all to share it when I do. Sisters, if it's not my business who you're fucking, it's not my business who raped you. If it's not my business, the man that you choose to be with, it's not my business when he whoops your ass. Big Boy says, my niece's grandfather was killed while delivering mail in 2019 for intervening in a domestic violence situation in Shreveport, Louisiana. The man on the clock to take care of himself and his family. As a mailman, he showed up to put some mail in a mailbox and roll down to the next house. But the brother decided to get out the truck and try to separate them and lost his life. We ain't even got to the part where the women flip on the person trying to help them. This is just the point where brothers are getting smoked for trying to help the other dude and kill the other dude. And then we'll say, see, those are two heterosexual black men. Y'all need to be able to control y'all temper. It was a black man that killed him that. And then the other layer, we never talk about the catalyst for the argument in the first place, which 9 times out of 10 was a black woman's mouth. I told y'all, these sisters out there talking about getting their cheat back day in honor of Meg. Put a comment up. Some of y'all have forgotten that you're actually with toxic men. You go out there and intentionally cheat on that man if you want to. Kofi ain't gonna beat your ass. I understand when it happens sometimes. I ain't gonna kill you. I'm telling brothers not to do that shit. I got a fucking passport. Not nan one of you bitches are worth it. All you hoes legs open in the same direction and all pussy is pink.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Y'all keep the fuck on. Keep the fuck on. And it's something Sister Take Heed said. She told her man the same thing that Mama Lex told BT. I wish the fuck you would go over there. You don't know what's going on. And you don't come on, I'll never forgive you. Not that he'll be here to hear it, because that could end up you losing your damn life. No, you stupid. CP talking about that other group that drop off. And I showed that when I know they weren't black. But the point being, you can be doing the right thing as a father and as a man and still don't make it. I hate to hear that about your niece's grandfather, big boy. Message says, what the fuck? Indeed. A lot of them kids were degenerates. What the fuck? No news in the building. He says, bruh, men are more likely to be accosted and the data reflects it.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
What I will say, and this is where, again, for the women, for the, excuse me, for the women and the gays, the funky Dinevas out there, for the DeAndres, we're causing all this damage to the women, right? So it begs the question, why would you start an argument? Why would you start a physical confrontation with a man? See, the numbers are that men are the perpetuators of violence. Women, gays, DeAndres, they forget how strong men are. So when that dude does close fist punch her in the face, she could hit her head. He might choke her out. He's just as pissed as she is. Now, she done pulled a knife through something at him. He lost his temper and got physical with her. Now he's a murderer. But if we actually took in every piece of assault, men are catching it twice as much as women. But there's never a report on what started the argument. So no news is correct. Never report on that. But when you start breaking down some of the numbers and you actually able to follow the timeline, that's where the data comes from. But you'll never hear that shit in the news. It just always, there was a domestic dispute. They started out arguing. How did we get here? Nobody gives a fuck why. You just care that something happened to this sister, but you don't give a fuck when it's a man that actually tried to protect her. Or a man that tried to protect himself and he loses his life. Through the Fire says, there is no such thing as a bisexual man. This dude is gay. Talking about DeMarco. But again, you can't tell Funky that. You know why I go with the bisexual idea? Because that's part of the LGBT. Let them keep adding up their numbers, because all they doing is adding up their numbers and further proving us right. They never talk about these men. They never talk about the conversations they have. You see how he was all over that dude? Again, if it was a man, he would have been labeled a fucking rapist without having to insert his penis into anybody's vagina. He would have just been labeled a rapist. Let's keep on going. See, Culture Invasion says these dudes be out here for real. Indeed. Man, nigga, you gay. Indeed. And women love them.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease.
That is correct, Culture Invasion. That's correct, brother. The women love them. Emperor says, what the fuck? Then his scary ass kept giving compliments after Buddy was being aggressive with him. Indeed. That group of young men. But my mama said, No News says, bro, you knew he was crazy with that damn Cowboys stadium shape. DeMarco on that white dude. This is racist. Indeed. EJ says, good Lord, that's some gay ass shit. Pookie wanted that soft ass gay niggas speech. Yep, gotta blame the oppressor. It's always the white man's fault. I'm surprised I didn't find any clips blaming Donald Trump. A man supporting man says, no point in getting rich and you have the same trash mentality. Talking about those young men in Cincinnati. And you heard the question initially, what do your parents plural for the multiple guys out there, but I'm sure there was an inkling of mother, father. All you heard was mama, 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 mama. Mama, shit, my mama know. Everybody mama pretty much know. But I guarantee you mama got multiple kids from multiple men. Or multiple kids from the same do-nothing ass nigga. Because women are... This is how women conceptualize this shit, bro. Let me hip y'all to speaking womanese. I'm trying to keep my body count down. So she'll give the same... Y'all don't like women with high body counts, do you? So she keep getting impregnated by the same fuck-ass nigga that ain't take care of the first two kids. And it makes sense to him. But we'll clap for it too on the manosphere men-centric side because, well, at least she got one baby daddy. All the kids by the same dude. You know, that's her ex-husband. Nigga don't do shit for them children. You think he finna do something for the community? You think anybody gonna challenge him? You think anybody gonna challenge, what's your boy, Daddy DeMarco to come help the black community? Y'all see what those women did to that baby. Zeke says, damn, he was straight aggressive and sweet. CIP says they ain't had no fathers. Indeed. Message says these women are attracted to those people.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Oh Lord, this story with the little girl. Peace, Case and Cam. Salute, good brother. Appreciate you being in here. He says they never question or punish the women like they do the men. It was that 5 women up there, 10 rests between them. So let's just say 2 apiece. And they felt that they felt that baby girl was gonna be safe with women, right? And they locked her in a fucking dog cage. The caseworkers need to go to jail too. And see, this is my thing. Everybody say the parents of these kids out here causing all this chaos, we need to start charging and arresting the parents. I give pushback on that. And the reason why I give pushback on that, again, you don't know which one of those parents has multiple kids they're taking care of. So now the parents in jail or charged or have to take out money financially to pay the restitution for the one little bastard they had that's out here acting a fool. And I say that because I've seen it in Atlanta. When I volunteered, the women, mostly the moms, even some of the single fathers or husbands that some of the dads in, but mostly the moms, well-to-do, good neighborhood, all the things on his face that were going well for the sister's life and her children's life. That one little fucker, and it's usually the oldest, because that was her first baby when I was young. When she was young, and couldn't nobody tell her shit about him, couldn't nobody discipline. That's why his ass is 17 and she got 2 younger ones, 4 or 5, that she doing good with. But the 17-year-old, she never allowed any man to correct that child, that boy. And he out here acting a fool. I don't believe she should go to jail or be charged for that. That's my opinion. Lock that little fucker up. Or do, as Michonne mentioned before, do what Obama said. Make sure he has a gay man in his life. Funky Dineva stepping up to volunteer and help young black men? Highly fucking doubt it. Unless they're gay, and then, we got to get the reminder. Well, those are young black men too. You know what the fuck? Is he helping straight young black men? Dondre? Anybody else want to give me pushback? Quiet Storm in the building. What's going on, good brother? He says, this is why I hate DCFS and social services. I don't care who get mad. Them people haven't worked for the state. I know they be overworked, underpaid, caseloads are crazy. But when you're talking about children, and this is why I don't really be giving a fuck about voting a lot of times, because we never talk about the school system. We never talk about situations like this. We'll talk about our taxes. We'll talk about what they're building down the road. We'll talk about the low-income housing that's going to impact the property value of the most lucrative adjacent neighborhood. We don't give a fuck about these kids, y'all. Collectively, in general, most people, including y'all favorite politicians, don't give a fuck about these children. You know why? Because children don't vote. You know why they pushing everything over to the immigrants? Because those parents will start voting and teach their kids to vote blue. Those are only halfway of the children that they give a fuck about. Our kids, they don't give a fuck, including little poor white kids. They don't give a fuck. Don't nobody give a fuck about kids. When the last time you heard a politician run on education, especially in the federal government? When's the last time you heard that shit? Let's keep on going. You know, I got to add that sound drop. I appreciate it, Mr. KB. SYSBM. SYSBM. Save your community. Save yourself, black man. Bio CBM. Build your own community, black man. Bingo. Appreciate that, a man supporting man. Appreciate it. Zeke says, don't forget Nicole Johnson killed her nephew and niece and rode around with their bodies in the trunk for over a year in Baltimore. I have not brought myself to be able to do that story. I haven't brought myself to be able to do that story. Because the police cam footage was so fucking graphic. The audio was so... You know what everybody gonna say, bro? You know what everybody gonna say, Zeke? Mental health. They're gonna blame it on her mental health. She done been through so much. Oh, somebody touched her when she was a little girl. They had already started that shit. But we supposed to say the community. I just gave y'all a short list of brothers that tried to help. Now, everybody talk about the femicide. Don't nobody talk about the other side of the coin. And if they do, well, who killed him? Another black man. See, y'all can't stop being violent. Who's rewarding these fuck ass niggas? Our women and the system. We just played the video. That dude closed fist punched that woman in the face, had been arrested 50 times and got out. Those same women that put that little girl in a dog kennel, starved her to death, burned her. And I told people years ago, this is why I get pissed off about that shit. Because I worked in juvenile justice. I seen the impact of a poor home, a poor mother. And when I first got into this space, me and my boy was going back and forth because you can't tell that nigga shit about feminism and faggotry. And we in two opposite spaces in life on that spectrum. That's just where we grew apart. But this is somebody I've known forever. And I looked this man in the face and told him, bruh, working in juvenile justice, I seen the cigarette burns that women have put out on their children. This nigga looked me in the face and said, and? Because his brain can't conceptualize that a woman would do that. And if she did, something made her do it. Coach Invasion says 2 passport gang building on international business.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Forgot about Kobe. I appreciate that, Quiet Storm. T-Mac, Will, and Kobe were in Love Crossing Borders last night. So, brothers, that shit was a wealth of information and just a good-ass conversation of brothers talking. If you're really thinking about moving internationally, because they touched on some other places too, and just, you know, the regular rhythm or flow of moving somewhere or visiting internationally, go watch that live stream last night. Quiet Storm, if you could drop it in the chat, go ahead. If not, y'all go over to Love Crossing Borders. Fuck with Andre, because he be giving some great information. And last night was no exception. Them brothers was on it last night. EJ says Child Protective Services failed that child. 5 report of abuse, and y'all still never did anything until the child was deleted. You can't make this shit up. And all the Pukishas had jailbird records. What the fuck? Indeed. Messi says, this voice sounds much better than those low testosterone male people. I appreciate it, sis. Contractor in the building. He says, salute, sir, and gentlemen in the chat. I appreciate that. Thank you for being in here. Quiet Storm dropped 20 bomb on me. I'm sorry I'm getting to it late, bro. You know I like to hit the comments. We've been in here cooking. Damn, we've been going 2 hours, Michonne. I don't think it's going to be 3. Quiet Storm says, donate to the channel. See y'all in class. Yes, sir. Good brother. I will be I'm trying to slide in speech ops. If not, I'll be in wind down. I'll be in wind down because I do got to get back into class. I was gonna share some stuff with y'all, but essentially my son had surgery last week, so that's why I've really been out of pocket. He had to have tubes put in his ear, and then we had some complications afterwards. So I might discuss that at a later time. But I was being best dad hands down. So salute to my little man. He's okay now. I talked to Michonne knows about it. BT knows about it. I talked to them over that time period. Damn, let me give you a drop. Let me see. What we gonna do? Yo, $20 bomb. Let's go back.
Let me borrow $20 to the mall.
Back on me. I appreciate you, Quiet Storm. Zeke says, nah, that's thinking like a community. We don't have one though. No argument for me, bro. Quiet Storm says, I don't owe them hoes shit. Indeed. Fit Daddy Foot says, no lies detected. 100%. Drew Titan snuck in the building. Salute to you, good brother. He says, yo, what's going on? You see what them Knicks doing, boy. You see what them Knicks doing? Round 2. I'm gonna see who we're gonna end up playing tonight, either the Celtics or the Sixers. Cases and Cam says, it's like the man is damned either way. Again, bro, we said it multiple times this afternoon. AMSM says, don't forget the woman will help her man to fight.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
And you know what?
Mm-hmm. You're learning so many important things, and I'm so proud of you.
They will help their man that was whooping their ass fight the dude that's trying to help them and get their abuser off of them. But Funky and Dondre want us to save the community. No News says this happened around the same time as Brickface. Her GoFundMe, $50K, and his was around $10K. That's what they think of you, black man.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
A perfect example of a good deed going unpunished. Big Boy with the $10 bomb. He says, there is no black community. Community starts with families, schools, hospitals, and grocery stores. We don't have families in the community, just women raising kids.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Indeed a fact, and it's also...
This is culturally inappropriate.
For all the shit that we talk, what we're supposed to be building and doing, and then again, when black men try to, we catch it every which way. Zeke says, or the woman being assaulted and her attacker both jump you. Indeed. Harsh truth, but facts. Indeed. Quiet Storm says, please do a stream over in Rumble. I'm tired of getting my comments censored on YouTube. Okay. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm gonna try to figure it out this weekend. I did say that, and I was trying to figure out YouTube, so I might have to play with that a little bit later on today or tomorrow. But I got you, Quiet Storm. I appreciate you. CIP says Rumble or Kick. Indeed. Messi says, Lord, I can't take it. Z says, already shared this stream on WhatsApp group.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
God bless you, brother. I appreciate that. John Smith says 100, Brother Kofa, SYSBM at all costs.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Hating hoes be hating and hoeing.
You go, girl!
Big facts, Michonne. Messi says all this gonna come back on a lot of them for going along with this Meg-ish. It is. And again, we're going to be right back having a conversation. They're going to go do this shit. Again, as Kofa told them, a lot of y'all forget that these women are actually with toxic ass men. He going to whoop her ass. And then we got to have another fucking town hall meeting on why black men don't protect black women. Look. Culture says, that's funny as fuck. I can't stop laughing at their failure. Where did I have that somewhere? I thought I did. Let me see where we at. EJ says, a lot of men are locked up over defending women. Facts.
Got it! Hotter
Facts.
than fish grease!
Facts. Mr. K2 says, if I gotta beat you, I don't need you. Indeed a fact.
Got it!
Also,
hotter than fish grease!
Where we at? We still Emperor said most of these bras are retarded, Kofa. Their brains are still in high school. Also another fact.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
K's and Cam's dysfunction attracts dysfunction. Facts. Quiet Storm says, damn, Kofa, way behind on the comments. Yeah, bro. I was just going through that Instagram, just letting it roll. We almost caught up. Quiet Storm says Obama can't even keep Michelle in check. I never want to be represented by him, especially when he didn't do shit for black men in 8 years. This motherfucker was in office 8 years and only met with the Congressional Black Caucus like 2. I'm with you, good brother. Where we at? Emperor says funky fuckboy too busy drinking sweet tea and too.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Funky fuckboy too busy drinking sweet tea and tuning his booty. Y'all ignorant. Quiet Storm says the school system is even worse. The female teachers are out here preying on young boys, but we are not supposed to talk about that. Again, Funky Dineva, Dondre, y'all got a lot of shit y'all could have talked about, but again, black men are the fucking cancer. All right, bet. Nobody has to agree all the time. Appreciate you being in here. It says rainbow black men are responsible for most of the houses in Virginia in the black community. He used the term cancer when his people are literally spreading an infection.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Another point people don't like to talk about. That is a fact, bro. Let me see. The processed foods prove they don't care about us. Indeed. Lauren in the building. What's going on, sis?
You go, girl.
Appreciate you sneaking in. Everybody speaking. Malika hit me with a $5 bomb. He says, fuck saving the community. You can't save something that doesn't want or need to be saved. It's called diminishing returns. Kofa's getting hungry. We almost caught up with the comments, so we getting ready to roll. But Quiet Storm says, Americans tell why they chose Colombia as their American dream. I appreciate that, Quiet Storm. He dropped the link. Y'all make sure y'all go watch that live, especially the brothers. Please go watch that live. Yes, it was long. Break it up. Watch it in parts. It is a wealth of information. Sister Messi says, shout out to Baby Kofa. Salute, sis. I appreciate you. Patrick Saint says, continue prayers for you and your family, big dog. Same to y'all, man. Real talk. Shout out to Baby Kofa. I appreciate it. He bounced back, man. He was back being bad as fuck by the end of the damn week. Thank you, Lauren. Glad he's feeling better now. Yes, ma'am. Do better in the building. Salute. Good day, fam. Appreciate you being in here. Everybody speaking. Zeke says, now we know Funky Dineva not on that straight talk phone.
Knocks down another 3 ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
When the jokes don't write themselves, that's what you have a chat for. Y'all niggas is ignorant, bro. Fucking foolish. That's all I got for you. Hope y'all enjoyed the rants. Again, I'm hungry. We about to get up out of here, but I had to address this situation. Thank you to everybody's clips who I used, whether I was able to name you or not. So, Sister Take Heed, Brother Philosophical, Brother Ugly Money, Brother Gotham City God. Salute to everybody. Let me see if I missed anybody. Let me make sure I got all the super chats. Did that one. Want to make sure. I think I got everybody. Yep, I got everybody. I really appreciate y'all, man. Again, for those that missed last night, the boy got a new computer.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
So we should be okay on the struggle streaming. That's how I was able to go over and do Instagram. The other computer I got, I use that to watch movies and, my other extra screen now for me on this side of YouTube. I wouldn't have been able to do that shit to pivot over to Instagram and play them live videos. We would have been struggle streaming like a mug. But again, we here. Not sure when I'll be back. It'll be sooner rather than later. It will be this week. I'm probably going to take a break tomorrow unless something strikes me to hop back on live. Trying to work on my VOD game. Again, I do have some new equipment, so I'm looking to do some interviews with people. Again, like I told y'all last night, hit my email. Those of y'all that got my number, just shoot me a text message. Who would you like me to interview? If it's somebody that's been interviewed by somebody else before, I don't care. Just tell me who you would like me to interview. If you think me and this other person could work good together, let me know. Get through a last few of y'all comments. Prayers for my son. I appreciate it. Sister Messi says, great show. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. We're getting ready to roll up out of here. I'm going to leave you like I always do. I will see y'all soon, but I'm going to leave you like I always do. I love you. Ain't shit you can do about it. You matter. You're not crazy. Make better choices. Peace. I'll catch y'all on the next one.